beasts. Whoa, what the fuck? Holy shit, holy shit. Dragon's Dogma 2, a game that you love, but your PC definitely hate it, because this motherfucker will use your CPU like it's its own mother's property. But we are not here to talk about the bad performance of the game. We are here to beat Dragon's Dogma 2 solo. Before we start the video, make sure to subscribe and like the video, because this kind of content takes shit ton of time. We start our journey by creating our character and choosing our class. I choose the Thief class because it's one of the fastest and it have a dodge mechanic. We're gonna use a lot of dodges in this playthrough. And I made my character massive because he can carry more weights. After creating our character, we met this not so friendly guy that takes us for slavery. And the second after we meet him.
Come along, you feckless dullards.
No, fuck you. After playing a pawn simulator for a few seconds, now we have a clear idea how hard it is to be a slave. And then we got interrupted by an explosion.
You but fell that fiend, even at the cost of your lives!
The moment that I picked up my kitchen knife, I start slashing and throwing whatever I can at Medusa.
Boulders, barrels, and the like can make.
We'll use the power of friendship.
When delivering targeted strikes.
Why are you running?
After kicking Medusa's ass, we start running for our life because man, no one likes to be a slave. And then we jump off the cliff to save our life. Totally makes sense, but hopefully there was a griffin waiting for us.
No one could survive a fall from this height. Not even a pawn.
After the griffin gave us a ride home, he started fucking around and man, it did not end up well. After I smacked my head so bad that I start seeing stars, I saw that my companion drowning on some tentacle things. Definitely not some Japanese man fantasy.
If you're truly the Arisen, then our paths will surely cross again.
Spoiler alerts, we never saw him again. And there was a guy tried to help me, but little he knew, he was the one who needed help.
Oi! Are you alright? Yes, that's unlikely. You've been a stranger.
After getting my ass beat in the first 2 minutes of the game, we finally made it to the camp, a place where which we can summon our muscle mummy.
Welcome, Arisen. We pawns
Slave.
have long awaited your arrival. Before you stands a riftstone.
We created our pawn, which we later tossed him on the river, because we cannot have any companion.
Well, I'll be. A pawn summoning before my very eyes.
After throwing that poor guy into the river, we went to an inn and took a nap, and then we picked up a few quests on the way, and get my ass kicked. Again. And again.
Died again.
And again.
Bullshit.
After getting my ass kicked a few times, I finally managed to kill these annoying birds, and went to do my favorite sport. After doing what was necessary, we finally made it to our destination, Melv. This place got fucked by dragon a few days ago, and this place might help us to recover our memory.
Hast thou forgotten thy destiny?
And then we had a stroke, because apparently fucking that many bitches do not ends up well. And then we tried to be a hero. Little we know that being a hero will cost us dearly.
It was perfect. Perfect.
After that horrible dreams, we wake up and see none other than Ulrika. But sadly we had to leave her ass alone. After I went outside, I decided to help some peasants in need, help this girl with medicine and talk to this not so important guy, and start my journey towards the capital. This journey contained a lot of throwing and killing deers, but eventually I made it to my first official boss. This boss was soft like a butter, a few slash on her butt cheek and a few stone on her head. She was down. After that I opened the way, made it the Oxcot, and finally we were in the one word capital. After meeting with General Braun, he told us to come and meet him in the bar, and he gave us a quest to free a guy from the prison. On the way to the prison, I changed my class to Archer for some reason and then made it to the prison. But this guy is not convinced that I am the Arisen. After I showed him my VV to him, he convinced. And still, he wanted me to find him a place to stay, which I just showed my middle finger. After getting out of the prison, I met this lovely lady, which gave me her house for 1 week. And then I went to the castle, and my stupid ass forgot to read the quest log, and I had to wait until the nightfall. And again, I started throwing people, which did not end up well.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Which let me get thrown into the jail.
The more you fuck around, the more you're gonna find out.
After lockpicking a door with a key, the guards liked my skill and let me go, so I repaid their generosity by throwing one of them into the river. But the satisfaction of throwing people in the river got better of me, so I started doing it again. Which let my ass get beat again. After getting the beating of my life, I decided to do some quests, so I went to the castle office and grabbed the letter and gave it to the general, and he appreciated it and sent me to Melf. On the way to the Melf, I picked up another quest which I had to accompany an ox cart. When we arrived to Melf, suddenly there was a dragon attacking people, and we did what was necessary, went to a giant ballista, and definitely did not spend 5 minutes trying to adjust its angle. And finally, the dragon was down, like your mom going on a date with me. And then we talked to Ulrika and then gave the letter to this not so important guy and went camping and tried to enjoy my time. As I was making my way back to capital, I encountered another boss on my list, which did not kill me like 100 times. Yet again, he got beaten like you when your dad get a little bit angry. After that encounter with that Minotaur that left many scars on my butt cheek, I wanted a safe ride home, so I got an ox cart, and then we got ambushed by an ogre. I am actually questioning myself, why the fuck am I paying these guys? After that ambush, our car was destroyed, so I had to make my way all the way to capital just by running. Little I know that there was a Dullahan camping to get a sniff of my butt, which he succeeded. The second attempt was much better, but still, there was an ogre on my way, which he later decided it's a good time to go for a swim. And then I meet this lovely Cyclops, which later I force him to go for a swim. In front of the capital gate, there was a griffin tried to steal some cows, but there was a hero to stop him. He himself. As I was in a capital, I decided to do some looting, and I found a fairy stone and a secret token, which we later used for teleporting, and then hit the side road to do some quest. As I was getting closer to the quest marker, I saw a cave full of reptiles, so I used the ultimate strategy, fought and leave the room to run bypass them. When I made my way to the village, I had to save this bitch from the cave, and then this beastman told me that I have to wait for a few days, so I sat on my ass like a stupid for 3 straight days. And nothing happened, so I moved on. On the way back to the capital, I smacked this ogre's ass for a few hundred of XP, and I was in the capital in no time. And then we dressed up as a clown and went to a royal party. After running around for a few minutes, I found a hidden door that led me to a whorehouse. And then we find out about Queen's dirty little secret. After reporting back to General that he got no chance with the Queen, he got rage and sent us to gather more evidence. As I was venturing deep into the Queen's property, I came across a letter that seemed important, so I gave it to General, and then he informed us of a party that only guys with big wieners allowed. We were in front of the house, but suddenly our pawn got a stroke because she was missing a wiener.
Master! Pray, leave this place!
So we took the L and went back to our stronghold. After thinking deeply about the situation, the captain decided that I have to go to Bagbuthal for investigation about the God's Way. God's Way is a stone that allows you to control pawns even when you are not in a prison. First, I needed to go to Checkpoint Rest Town in order to get to Bagbuthal, and then I meet this lovely ogre which tossed my ass into the river, but hopefully I managed to return the favor. And finally, after countless deaths, I was in Checkpoint Rest Town. After helping some peasants in need, I made it to the big gate of Batal, and then met this racist guy that accused me of faking my documents.
You seek to... Oi! This isn't yours!
So I had to use the ultimate strategy, hiding in an ox cart. After bypassing the guard, I ran for my life because for some reason everyone was hostile to me. After climbing down this mountain and nearly got my butt sniffed by these goblins, I finally was in Bagbuthal, but the journey felt like Bagbuthal was in me. In Batal, we meet this lovely lady which informs us about the situation with pawns in the town. Apparently everyone hates pawn because if the pawns are here, it means that the dragons are here and their life is in danger. And then she tells us about we have to help the people out in order to change their perspective on pawns. On the way to the town, we meet again with this mysterious figure, and he tells us about an alchemist that do research on God's Way and want us to talk to him. So, there's just beasts. Whoa, what the fuck? After talking to the alchemist, he tells us that he do not know much about the God's Way, but there's a dude called Dragonforge, he can help us more. No, not water, not water. Oh man, fuck you. After talking to the Dragonforge, he tells us about a city that have sank under the water, and we bought the unmaking arrow because we later going to use it on the final boss. Holy shit, Asmon Gold. Holy shit, holy shit. After talking to this guy, which turns into a knife for some reason, we head back to Bagbuthal and give the blade to the alchemist. And then he wants us to find him some worm life crystal. Worm life crystal can be found after a dragon has been defeated, so we start our hunt for a dragon. After countless of running up and down with no chance of finding any dragon until I find one, and then
Pain.
oh fuck. Oh, what a relief. Oh. Fuck. It feels like the first time I defeated Millennia. After giving the Worm Crystal to Alchemist, he tells us that he wants a day or two to complete his research. On the way back to the inn, the Beast Lady wants our help to catch an assassin. The mission didn't went quite as we have planned to.
Yeah, well, I don't.
No more!
I don't like this guy.
So that's our brigand, eh? Hold fast to your captive, Sir Arisen. No!
Your Majesty! How could this have... We must... Still forgive me, Your Majesty.
Wrong guy.
The Empress... Such a dread to think, even the events of this nay. However, oh Empress.
The Empress is...
Yeah, well, at least I got my XP. After I took a nap in an inn, I went back to the alchemist, but this time he refuses to give my blade back. But he changed his mind pretty quickly, as good boy as he is.
Now, I cannot leave this in your hands. I may not be fleet of foot, but only I can do this. Wait, I've changed my mind. Take it. Deliver the blade to Lord Faces.
After I took the Godsway from the alchemist, I went to hunt down Medusa, but the journey wasn't easy as I thought it would be.
yourself. Oi! Turn out your pockets and take Oi! Hold I say!
Lay down your arms before you hurt yourself. Blighter.
Hold I say! Oi! Hold I say! Hold I say!
After a while, I managed to find and kill Medusa, but her head was nowhere to be found, and all of this was a waste of fucking time. I'm here for Medusa's head, not fucking bone.
Let me fucking see. Yes.
What the fuck should I do with the bow? I'm here for fucking head. After the failure with Medusa's head, I went to complete the main story and fight the final boss. So I opened the big gate with the God's Way and made my way to Volcanic Island. Don't worry about the big dude, he will eventually stop when he hit the lava. After I made it to Volcanic Island, I remembered that my stupid ass forgot to change my vocation to Archer, so I teleported back to Capital and changed my vocation. And here is how it went with Lord Phases' spawns.
Dragon, heed my call. Your will is mine to command. Curses. This arrival of the true Risen is most inopportune. Sovereign of Vermin, the ritual must not be disturbed. Let not the Arisen approach. You can manage that, I trust.
Holy shit, this one. Holy shit. They're savages. Holy shit, man. Fuck.
My legs.
Man, I cannot fucking move. Nah, man. What the? And eventually, I managed to trigger the cutscene. No, finally.
Your efforts are for naught, Arisen. Now, simply watch as this world's hollow and fruitless order is remade by my hand.
After a swift ride on the dragon's back, we were finally on the battlefield, and everyone knows how it goes. And this, ladies and gentlemen, was the journey of me beating Dragon's Dogma 2 as Lone Wolf. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe and like the video. Your subscription and likes give me the energy to make this kind of content. And the end, thank you and peace.